Remember to subscribe to my channel. Share this video if you enjoy watching. Bunny Drop is a slice-of-life, touchy moments anime. The anime plot is Daikichi raising a child who is not biologically related to him because no one else wants to raise her. The anime focuses on a single father raising a daughter, which is awesome. Men can also be single parents. The colors in the anime remind me of a children's cartoon I would watch as a toddler or in elementary school. Everything is detailed in design, yet so simple. The anime, Bunny Drop, only has 11 episodes, and there is only a season 1. There is a manga called Bunny Drop that is a complete finished story from start to finish. The anime does not finish the story because the ending in the manga is very controversial. The anime Bunny Drop ends with the little girl starting elementary school, and she's just a little girl. So it really much focuses on a single parent not knowing how to raise a kid because no one is ever prepared to raise children, and just that whole entire story of a father and daughter. The manga focuses on that, a father and daughter, but as time goes on, it's revealed in the manga that Daikichi and that little girl are not blood related because everyone thought she was blood related to the family by the grandfather having a illegitimate daughter. And once it's found out that they're not blood related, they get together, which is really weird. There's a 24 age different gap, and that is where the controversial in the manga comes from because it's super weird. They are very much a parent and child, and then they get together. It is probably why the anime only has 11 episodes, and there are no plans for a season 2 because the manga readers did not like the ending. So to keep the anime in good terms with the audience, they're probably never doing a season 2. The 24 age gap relationship between these two characters, by the end of the manga, Rin is like 17 or 18 at the time, so she's not a little 6-year-old kid dating a 30-year-old man. She's 17 or 18 when they start to have a romantic relationship, but it is still, in my mind, really weird. So if you really enjoy this anime Bunny Drop, but you think the ending is super weird, where there's a 24 age difference between two people who get romantically together with each other, stop before the manga ends and just really only focus on the manga for the first few volumes. Think like the first 3 or 4 volumes. After that, you gotta stop. But Bunny Drop is really cool because it does focus on the single parent, and it really does show that not all families get together, and it is also always difficult to raise a child. But then the parent raises the child. Children also raise their parents. Both learn with each other how to interact with each other and what needs and wants are. And we even see that in the last scene of episode 1, which let's talk about episode 1. Episode 1 opens with Daikichi telling the audience his grandfather died last night. His grandfather lost touch with his relatives. Daikichi goes to his grandfather's house and meets Rin. Rin runs away from the stranger. Inside, Daikichi talks to his mother. Daikichi is told Rin is his grandfather's illegitimate child. Basically, this means the grandfather had a child without being married to the mother. The parents are not married, so this child is illegal. Rin is 6 years old. She was born when the grandfather was 74 years old. That is really old as a parent. Daikichi is 30 years old. The 6-year-old is like an aunt to the 30-year-old. His mother is not happy about all this. We've seen change to Rin praying and then running away when Daikichi approaches. After this scene, we scene change to everyone getting ready for the service. Family members are sitting around the table talking. Daikichi's sister makes a comment how he never visits mom. There are a lot of people with no introductions on who they are, which I really appreciate, not being told every single person's name like animes do. However, at the same time, I have no idea who anyone was. A lot of it was references to how they interact with each other, on who the siblings are, who the mother is, who uncles are, who aunts are, all that things. During dinner, the family talk about how the grandfather must have been lonely living alone, and Rin is his daughter. And this is probably why there was a daughter. I mean, if he truly was alone, yeah, you're gonna fill that void with maybe a pet. If you can't find a romantic person to be with, then yeah, go find a kid if you think that's gonna be happy. There are a bunch of kids in the adoption system who need to be adopted into homes, and that's probably what the grandfather did, just adopted her to fill that lonely void. Daikachi's mother tells him to grab cushions for everyone. Daikachi grabs the cushions and walks around with them. Rin follows him and then runs away when Daikachi sees her. Rin is very shy and likes Daikachi. We scene change to later in the night. Rin is playing with string and told by Rina to trade strings. Rin just got scammed, but this is how little kids act. Rina shows off the cat's cradle Rin made as her own. Rin leaves the room during this. Super late into the night, Daikachi tells his uncle to go to bed. He himself will stay up to watch the incense. Daikachi tells Rin to also sleep. She wants to watch over the incense, but is tired. The compromise is falling asleep on Daikachi's hand. In the morning, it is time for the family to leave. The official funeral is going to start and be officially over now. Everyone, to say one last goodbye, gives a white flower to the grandfather. Rin is left out. Daikachi tells her to come with him to do her one last goodbye. Rin does not want to. She gets upset and runs out of the room. Rin grabs blue flowers from outside and drops the two into the casket. This is a bellflower that the grandfather loved, and Rin did this because the blue flower means more to the grandfather than the white flower. Rin asks Daikachi in a statement that the grandfather will never wake up again. Daikachi says that is correct. He will never wake up again. Rin starts to cry. Some time passes and Rin grabs a stool from the kitchen to fix the broken clock. She is too short. Daikachi fixes the clock for her. Now, the important question that sets up the plot to the anime and the manga if you choose to read it. Who is going to take care of Rin? No one in the family wants to. Rin is very shy and they just don't want to raise a child. Daikachi throws his mom under the bus and says she is home and has time to raise Rin. The mother says she is too busy. Raising a child is hard, and she is correct. Raising one child is a lot and hard. More children equal more difficulty. It is also hard being an only parent, which Daikachi will learn very soon. He is going to raise Rin all by himself. Living with Daikachi, they have their first breakfast together. The breakfast is rice balls because Rin is hungry and the only food left Daikachi has is rice. So Rin teaches Daikachi how to make proper rice balls. And this is the parent taking care of the child, making sure they're fed, having clothes, sleeping well, roof over their head. But then the child is like, hey, I'm also going to teach you something. And she taught him a way to make rice balls. And that is the focus of this anime. The parent raising a child, but then there are going to be moments where this child teaches Daikachi things as well. And that is the conclusion of episode 1. The anime and manga follow the same story, but the anime ends. So if you do not want to read an ending of an adult getting together with someone who's like 24 years younger than them, skip the last few volumes of the manga, or just don't even read the manga. Just focus on the anime. The anime is very cute with the daily life of a parent and child because this is a slice of life. It is not a comedy. Thank you for watching my YouTube video. You can comment below if you have actually read the manga and if you agree or disagree with how the ending was in the manga. You can comment if you're going to read the manga and if you're going to stop after a few volumes or if you're going to finish it all the way. YouTube, remember to subscribe to my channel. Subscribing helps me grow, and I appreciate your support. Thank you.